Okay, so, yeah, I just wanted to make this video for you because I just left our conversation because I got really overwhelmed, and yeah, I didn't leave on good terms, so yeah, I'm also not ready to have like a full conversation yet. I think there's wisdom in waiting. I know I personally need to like calm down a little and regroup in a sense and come before God. Yeah, I honestly these last couple of weeks, like, I haven't been sleeping, and I've been working like crazy because I had a huge role in the event, and I had to make a lot of decisions, and a lot of people were coming to me, and also a lot of people were criticizing me, and I'm also not good with confrontation, so there was like a lot of pressure on me. And yeah, also one of my friends passed away this week, and or over the weekend, and he's like a year younger than me, and I cheered with him in college, and he's engaged to one of my good friends, and so it's just been really hard on like a lot of the people that I know. Anyways, none of this is to justify anything. It's more to say that, like, even to start out with, I wasn't really coming from a good place, and I wasn't coming from a well-rested place, and I wasn't coming from a loving place either. Yeah, so I just want to apologize to you for hurting you, and for just kind of leaving you to be hurt, and and for just not seeing your worth when I was talking to you, and for judging you because I have no authority to judge you. That's not my place, and who I say you are isn't who you are, and it's who God says you are that you are. And I'm really sorry for just calling you names that you aren't, and for not seeing you for who you really are, and for feeling attacked. I think when you step boundaries and kind of keep pushing to talk when I don't feel ready to talk, then I panic, and I come from a place of like being that victim, and being like the girl who was abused, not the girl who's been redeemed. And I get really defensive, especially because like of the way I got abused. A lot of it, like, nobody heard me, and so when I feel like my boundaries are getting disrespected, it's really hard for me not to come from a place of like attack on all fronts so that I don't die, and it comes from a place of like defending my life from that little girl that was getting abused. And none of that is to justify my actions. It's more to just kind of maybe help give you an understanding of where my words are coming from, and for you to know that it's not you, and a lot of where my feelings and my feelings of hatredness were coming from is not directed towards you. It's just coming out of that place of fear for me. And so none of that is you, and none of that is your identity, and none of that is who you are. And I'm sorry for just like believing lies about who you are and not seeing the truth about who you are. And you are an honest man. And I don't hate you. And you are loved, and you are worthy to be loved. And you're not a failure, and you are good. And you are a good man of God and a good representation of a respectful, pure man of God. And I'm sorry for not seeing that. I'm sorry for my wrong judgment towards you, for casting stones on you when there's a lot that I did wrong and a lot that I could be judged for. And I'm sorry for hurtful words that I said and for leaving you with that and kind of getting scared and running instead of loving you. And yeah, for just leaving the conversation. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I do care about you, and I don't hate you, and I don't see you as a bad person, and you are good. And yeah, I'm sorry that I spoke to you in a way that wasn't true to your character. Yeah, so anyways, I just wanted to say that to not leave you hanging in the way that I did. Just know a lot of it's out of my own pain and out of my own fear from the past and it repeating itself and going into fight or flight and feeling unsafe and not really about you or towards you, more of me not being in a good space and not being healed from stuff. And yeah, so it's not against you, and I'm sorry. And I'm sorry for making you feel unsafe and unheard, and that you couldn't say what you needed or be understood. And yeah, I do want to talk to you and have a good conversation. Right now I'm not really ready. I want to spend more time with God first. But I do want to say that in the meantime, I am sorry and I don't see